Hi guys, uh, Gigi here. Today I'm going to make a short video on the still old DQ250 DSG6. It's the same unit that's used today in the MQB family. People are emailing me from time to time and asking me a few things and details that maybe they don't see really good in the old video, or maybe they don't, yeah, or maybe I didn't film it right, or something like that. So it will be a very short video explaining a few basic things when you dismantle and you clean your mechatronic unit from the DSG6. So this is the unit. I removed the plastic connector. We have the N215 and N216. These two are interchangeable. You can move them from left to right, right to left. Doesn't matter. The same you have here. Let me see if I can clearly. Doesn't matter. We will see it on the video. I have this solenoid and this solenoid. They are the same. So the N371 and N233. So 371 and 233 are the same. They are interchangeable. Then you have the N92 here. That's the multiplex valve. You have the N217, which is the same with N218. So these two are also interchangeable. And then we have the N88 and all the valves for the gear change. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are the valves for the gear change. N88, N89, N90, and N91 are the 4 small valves for the gearbox, for the gear change used. These two are the same. These two are the same. These 4 are the same. Can be changed between them. Now I'm going to take this apart, and then we are going to stop at the most important part. I'm using a screwdriver for the small screws, and then I'm using an T30 for the big screws here. I'm using a bigger one because it's easier for me to use the force. So this part, when I dismantle this, we will go fast over that. Okay, I unscrewed the screws from the N250 and N216, and I will show you what is important here. Using the cap from a spray to put all the screws. As I said, doesn't matter which position they are, it's interchangeable. After you do this operation, you want to perform basic settings anyway. So now the important part, it's this filter. When you take it out, remember the position and look carefully under. If your clutch is worn and you have a lot of debris inside the gearbox, these filters will be filled up with debris and clutch filling. This can cause you, this filter, if it's clogged, can cause you the clutch to slip, and you will get the mechanical disengagement errors. So watch out for this, clean it very good. Now, many of you asked me what should I use to clean the valves, and I said use something like this, brake cleaner, but most important, it's acetone free. So do not use anything with acetone. So you can use a brake cleaner if you want. but it has to be CRC free, acetone free, and then you are good to go. When you clean, spray inside here, shake it very good, spray inside here, shake it, spray inside, shake it, and just after that, if you have some compressed air, just push it and dry it. When it's done, you can just take it back and put it in. It might be good if you clean with the brake cleaner. Might be good to just put a little bit of gearbox oil inside, so they move freely, because they might get stuck. Okay, now we're going to remove the outlying things and then just show you the important parts. So one important thing, when you remove these solenoids, remember when you take it out to take the O-ring with you. You have the O-ring, place it over so you know where it's coming from. When you clean it, take the O-ring out, clean it without the O-ring, put the O-ring back and let it be on so you don't lose it. So now we come to another important part, when you remove the gear actuators valves. When you take it out, be careful, under you will have some O-rings and some ball bearings. This is out. As you can see, I have here the washer, remember the position, and the ball bearing. Ball bearing and the washer. The washer will be with these legs towards the valve, and the ball will stay in the top. Inside you have a spring. Under each of these, and two O-rings. A big O-ring and a small O-ring inside. So each of them will have this. That's for this part. Now, when we remove the N92 multiplex, I would recommend you to get two plastic strips, or cable binder, or how you call them, something like this. Have them ready. You remove the screws and then you slowly take this out as one piece. Again, under this there are parts that have to go the same way you take them out, else you will have to dismantle the whole thing again after you put it in the gearbox. I can't stress this enough. So we remove the screws and we take this up. You can see this is made by two parts, three parts actually. You have the lower part, and then here you have the piston with the spring inside this. This is the multiplex. Do not stretch the spring, do not press it more than it is. Just put them together and put the cable binder so you don't lose them. So now it's secured. Put it aside. Now comes the very important part. Here you have a washer inside here. You can see it's flat on this side. It's flat, but under that it's not flat anymore. It has a small perturbation. I don't know how good you can see this, but it's not flat because inside there is a ball that has to be able to sit on this. I will take out the ball. This, don't lose it. If you lose this, you're done. Now to take the ball out, I don't recommend using a magnet. So just try to take out the ball like this, like I did. Don't lose the washer. You will see the ball will sit perfectly on the washer. There. So it has to be able to sit on the washer. This is important, do not lose it. And of course you have the rubber, the O-rings. I will let them there because I don't intend to put this back together. It's dead, it cannot be fixed, but I just want to point the important stuff for you guys. Now I'm going to take all the other screws so I can take the valve body apart. Okay, now I took all the screws out. I'm ready to separate the valve body. Just do it easy and be prepared to catch some oil, because there will be some oil. Just take it from some parts where you know you will not pinch the gasket, the paper gasket, or pinch it from somewhere you know you're not going to use anymore. Some places like here, you know, here it doesn't matter if you pinch it on this side outside. Here do not. Here you have some channel that will have to connect and seal between the mechatronic and the gearbox. This should come out easy. Easy now. You can see a lot of oil coming out. Yeah. And it has some guides, of course. Yeah, exactly what I didn't want you to do. So this has to stay in this position, and when you remove it, you will have to look for a few things like this, two guys here, two washers and two ball bearings. One of them fall already. It will be in a hole like this. So you have two ball bearings sitting in holes, one here and one here. You can see there is a little cut in this channel and there is a cut in this channel. So here and here you have two ball bearings. So they will have to be like this. And of course these two washers will have to fit over them. So when you put it back together, the washers have to be over the ball bearings. You can take them out from here and see there, one and one here. Oh. So then you have two rubber O-rings for the let's see, that will seal here the pressure sensors. So you have two pressure sensors here, and this will seal the pressure here. They will measure the pressure on your valve body. Okay, after you took this out, you have some black small filters. These also tend to get clogged with dirt from the gearbox. Just remove them and just clean them with the spray and put them back in. You can take a picture, you know, now before you take everything apart. Just take a picture. Remember where you put all the small filters, and then just you can take them out and just clean everything with the spray. You don't need to take this apart if you don't want to, but you can do it. There is a screw here. If you do not have the gaskets for the separator plate, I don't recommend cleaning this one with spray or nothing. Just clean it with some paper and that's it. Look for debris, look for pinches, look for something. If you can see that this is damaged, you can buy. These are two gasket, paper gaskets, one on this side and one on this side. If you decide to remove this, you can use whatever solvent you want to just remove the paper. In some parts it will be sticky. I will do it on this one so we can see. So I have the rubber and rubber here that go over the pressure sensors. So let's try to take the gasket. You can see some places it will stick and it's hard to remove. In this case you can use whatever means necessary. Boil it, use some solvent and remove all the parts. So this will stick, so you have to remove it. Now we broke this part, we have to remove it all. Remember where is the part with the O-rings and the washers, because this will have to go at the end on this side here. Yeah. And let's see if we can align it again. Pop up. This is here and this is here. So you use the guides when putting it back. Now that we disassemble this one, inside here you will have some pressure dampers. 1, 2, 3, I think there are 4 all in all, if I remember correctly. So this is a pressure damper here. If I turn it upside down, I will lose all of them, but take a photo, a lot of oil will come out. Yeah. Here is one of the pressure dampers. Piston with the spring in it. It has to be from this side here, this one. When you put it back together, replace the gasket. Now if you broke it like me, but normally they will never lose pressure on these gaskets. When you're finished, remember these 2 big ones, they have to line with this, and these 2 small ones, they have to line with this here. So put it back. You have 1 screw that you will have to put back so it holds on place, and let's see where that was. Good luck with that. Somewhere here. No, sorry man. It's on the valve body. So this comes here, this comes here. And the screws, it's here. So put the screw here and then the other way around. Okay guys, if you have any more questions, just let me know. One thing, I do not sell parts or hardware. I did it before, I don't do it now because I simply have no time to run forth and back to the post house. It's quite far from where I live, and it doesn't worth it for me. So thanks for watching, and yeah, let me know if you have any other questions. Thanks guys.